Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered where the time has gone? The wrinkles, the aching joints, the fatigue that wasn't there before, aging sneaks up on us, often faster than we'd like. But what if I told you that some of the foods you eat every day might be speeding up the process? The truth is, your diet plays a massive role in how quickly you age, not just on the outside, but on the inside too. Many of the so called staples in our diets are robbing us of energy, causing inflammation, and making us look and feel older than we really are. The good news? You have the power to change this. As someone who has lived long enough to see what works and what doesn't, I want to share with you the 5 foods you should stop eating immediately because they are rapidly making you age. Let's take control of our health and ensure that the golden years truly shine. 1. Processed meats, stealing your youth, one bite at a time. There was a time when sitting down to a hearty breakfast of bacon and eggs, or enjoying a summer barbecue with sausages and hot dogs felt like simple pleasures. But as we grow older, the foods that once seemed harmless can become silent enemies to our health and longevity. Processed meats, those convenient, flavorful, and familiar staples, are doing far more damage to your body than you might realize. The biggest problem with processed meats isn't just the fat or cholesterol, but the chemicals used to preserve and flavor them. Nitrates and nitrites, commonly found in deli meats, sausages, bacon, and hot dogs, are added to keep food looking fresh and tasting delicious. But inside the body, these preservatives can transform into compounds that damage cells, accelerate inflammation, and even increase the risk of serious diseases like cancer. For seniors, chronic inflammation is already a battle, one that worsens with age, leading to joint pain, memory decline, and cardiovascular issues. Eating foods that fuel this process only makes matters worse. Salt is another hidden culprit in processed meats. High sodium intake forces the body to retain water, leading to bloating and high blood pressure. Over time, this strain on the heart contributes to a greater risk of stroke and heart disease, two of the leading causes of mortality among older adults. But beyond the numbers and medical risks, there's something deeply personal about how these foods make you feel. The sluggishness after eating a heavy processed meal, the dull aches that seem to settle into your bones, the lack of energy to do the things you love. These are all signals from your body telling you it's time to make a change. Even your skin, the most visible marker of aging, suffers from the effects of processed meats. The excessive sodium and preservatives strip the skin of moisture, breaking down collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and youthful. This results in deeper wrinkles, dryness, and a tired appearance. While many people look for anti aging solutions in creams and treatments, the truth is that what you put into your body matters far more than what you apply on the outside. But here's the good news: you don't have to sacrifice flavor to protect your health. There are countless delicious alternatives to processed meats that nourish rather than harm your body. Grilled or roasted lean meats like chicken or turkey, fresh seafood, and plant based proteins like beans, lentils, and tofu can provide the same satisfaction without the dangerous additives. Herbs and natural seasonings can enhance flavor without the need for excess salt. And fresh, wholesome ingredients will leave you feeling energized rather than drained. Aging well isn't about denying yourself the joys of good food, it's about choosing the foods that love you back. Every meal is an opportunity to nourish your body, to protect your energy, and to support a life full of vitality. By saying goodbye to processed meats, you are making a choice that your future self will thank you for, a choice that allows you to enjoy more years of health, strength, and joy. 2. Sugary drinks, liquid poison for your body. There was a time when a cold soda on a hot day felt like the perfect refreshment, or a glass of sweet tea with dinner seemed harmless. Maybe it was a routine, a little treat to lift your spirits. But what if I told you that these very drinks, the ones that once brought comfort, are quietly stealing your health, your energy, and even your years? Sugary drinks are one of the most deceptive culprits of aging. They go down smoothly, leaving no immediate consequences, but inside your body, they set off a chain reaction of damage. The excessive sugar in sodas, fruit juices, and energy drinks creates a spike in blood sugar, forcing your body to release large amounts of insulin. Over time, this constant cycle wears out your cells, leading to insulin resistance, weight gain, and eventually type 2 diabetes. But it doesn't stop there. The process of glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins in your body, damages collagen, the very foundation of firm and youthful skin. The result? Deep wrinkles, sagging skin, and an overall aged appearance long before your time. Beyond skin deep effects, sugary drinks weaken one of the most vital parts of your body, your heart. Studies have shown that consuming high amounts of sugar is directly linked to increased blood pressure, inflammation, and an elevated risk of heart disease. The heart, which has faithfully carried you through decades of life, is now being burdened with the effects of something as seemingly innocent as a daily soft drink. And while advertisements push diet sodas as a healthier alternative, artificial sweeteners confuse the body, triggering cravings for even more sugar and disrupting your metabolism. The cycle continues, silently accelerating the aging process. Energy, the very thing that keeps you engaged in life, is another casualty of sugary drinks. While they promise a quick boost, that rush of sugar is always followed by a crash, leaving you feeling sluggish and drained. Over time, this roller coaster of highs and lows wears down the body's natural ability to regulate energy, making everyday activities feel more exhausting than they should. The joy of a morning walk, the excitement of a trip with friends, or the simple pleasure of feeling alert and focused, all of it is slowly chipped away. But here's the part that brings hope. Your body, no matter your age, has an incredible ability to heal. By making the decision to cut out sugary drinks, you are giving yourself the chance to reclaim your vitality. Water, the most natural and life-giving drink, hydrates your skin, keeps your joints flexible, and supports your brain function. Herbal teas, infused waters, and natural beverages made from real, whole ingredients nourish rather than harm. Every time you reach for a better choice, you are investing in a future where you feel stronger, more alive, and more in control of your health. Aging is inevitable, but how you age is a choice. And the simplest choices, the ones you make every day, have the power to shape the years ahead. Let this be a new beginning, one where you choose energy, strength, and longevity over the empty promises of sugar. Your body will thank you, and so will the life you still have left to live. 3. White bread and refined carbs, the silent destroyers of your health. There is something undeniably comforting about a warm slice of white bread, a soft dinner roll, or a bowl of pasta after a long day. For many of us, these foods have been staples in our diets for decades, familiar, reliable, and satisfying. But beneath their soft texture and mild flavor lies a truth that most of us don't want to face. These refined carbohydrates are silently working against us, accelerating the very aging process we are trying to slow down. Refined carbohydrates such as white bread, white rice, and traditional pasta have been stripped of nearly all their natural fiber and nutrients. What remains is a food that rapidly turns to sugar in the body, spiking blood sugar levels just as quickly as eating a spoonful of sugar itself. The body responds by producing insulin, attempting to manage the sudden flood of glucose. But over time,
This constant demand for insulin takes its toll, leading to insulin resistance, weight gain, and eventually diabetes. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing sugar, making it even more crucial to avoid foods that push our systems to their limits. But the damage goes beyond blood sugar. Refined carbohydrates are some of the biggest contributors to chronic inflammation, a hidden force behind nearly every age-related disease. Inflammation weakens the immune system, stiffens the joints, and slows down the body's ability to repair itself. It also shows up where we least expect it, on our skin. Collagen, the very structure that keeps skin firm and youthful, is particularly vulnerable to the effects of sugar and refined carbs. Over time, the result is a face that looks tired, skin that loses its elasticity, and deep wrinkles that no cream or treatment can fully erase. And then there is the issue of energy, or rather, the lack of it. While refined carbs may provide a quick burst of energy, that feeling fades just as fast, leaving behind exhaustion, brain fog, and cravings for more. This cycle of highs and lows creates a constant state of fatigue, making even the simplest daily tasks feel overwhelming. The body craves steady, reliable energy, and yet refined carbs deliver the exact opposite. They take more than they give, leaving you weaker, more dependent on caffeine and sugar, and further away from the vitality you once knew. But there is a way forward. Whole, unprocessed grains like quinoa, brown rice, and sprouted bread offer a completely different experience. They digest slowly, keeping blood sugar levels stable and providing lasting energy. They are rich in fiber, which supports digestion and heart health. And most importantly, they nourish rather than deplete. By making this simple switch, you are not just choosing better food, you are choosing a better life. Aging is not just about the number of years you have lived, but about how you feel in those years. You deserve to wake up with energy, to move with ease, and to look in the mirror and see strength, not exhaustion. And that choice begins with the food on your plate. White bread and refined carbs may have been part of your past, but they don't have to define your future. You have the power to change, and the best time to start is now.
4. Fried foods, a shortcut to wrinkles and heart disease. There's something undeniably tempting about the crispy crunch of fried chicken, the golden perfection of French fries, or the familiar warmth of a deep fried treat. For many, these foods bring back memories of family gatherings, summer fairs, or simply the comfort of a well-loved meal. But as we grow older, we begin to see things differently. The foods that once felt like simple pleasures now come with consequences, consequences that are harder to ignore. Fried foods, as delicious as they are, have a hidden cost, one that affects not just how we feel, but how we age. Oxidized oils and inflammatory chemicals that wreak havoc on our health. These foods are cooked at high temperatures, breaking down oils into toxic substances that damage cells, stiffen arteries, and accelerate the aging process. The crispiness that makes fried foods so irresistible comes from deep frying in processed vegetable oils, which are notorious for promoting inflammation. And inflammation, as research has shown, is at the heart of nearly every major disease that affects older adults, from arthritis and heart disease to Alzheimer's and stroke. But the damage is not only internal. The skin, often the first place where aging becomes visible, suffers immensely from a diet high in fried foods. The same inflammatory compounds that weaken the heart and joints also break down collagen, the protein responsible for keeping skin firm and youthful. Over time, this leads to sagging skin, deep wrinkles, and a dull, lifeless complexion. No amount of expensive skincare can undo the effects of a diet that actively works against you. The real anti aging secret isn't found in a bottle, it's found in the choices you make at the dinner table. Energy, too, is drained by a diet high in fried foods. These meals often leave you feeling sluggish, heavy, and fatigued rather than nourished and strong. They burden the digestive system, slow down metabolism, and make it harder for the body to absorb essential nutrients. As we age, the ability to recover from poor dietary choices diminishes. The food we eat either supports our body's natural resilience or depletes it. Fried foods, unfortunately, belong in the latter category. But there is hope, and it starts with a shift in perspective. Choosing baked, grilled, or air fried alternatives doesn't mean giving up flavor. It means embracing a way of eating that supports long term health, vitality, and well being. Cooking with heart healthy oils like olive or avocado oil, enjoying roasted vegetables instead of fried sides, and opting for lean proteins prepared without heavy oils can make an enormous difference. The small, mindful changes you make today will determine how you feel in the years to come. Aging is a privilege, one that comes with wisdom, experience, and the opportunity to live fully. But to truly enjoy these years, we must care for our bodies in a way that allows them to thrive. Fried foods may have once been a staple, but they don't have to be part of your future. Every meal is a choice, and every choice is a step toward a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant life. Let that be the path you walk, one nourishing bite at a time. 5. Artificial sweeteners, the hidden toxin in your diet. For years, we were told that artificial sweeteners were the answer, a way to enjoy sweetness without the guilt, without the calories, without the consequences. Diet sodas, sugar free snacks, and packets of artificial sweeteners became everyday staples for those trying to stay healthy while still indulging in life's little pleasures. But what if the very things we turn to for better health were silently working against us? What if, in our effort to avoid sugar, we unknowingly invited something even more harmful into our bodies? Artificial sweeteners may not contain real sugar, but that does not make them harmless. These chemically engineered substances disrupt the body's natural processes in ways we are only beginning to fully understand. When you consume artificial sweeteners, your brain still perceives sweetness and expects a rise in blood sugar. But when that spike doesn't come, the body reacts with confusion, increasing cravings, and driving you to eat more. Over time, this cycle of artificial sweetness and unfulfilled expectations leads to weight gain rather than weight loss. It is a cruel trick, one that many have fallen for without realizing the cost. But the dangers of artificial sweeteners extend far beyond cravings. Studies have linked them to metabolic disorders, digestive issues, and even cognitive decline. Some research suggests that consuming these chemicals regularly may increase the risk of dementia as they interfere with the way the brain processes information. And for seniors, maintaining cognitive health is one of the most critical factors in preserving independence and quality of life. Every choice we make, no matter how small, either supports or diminishes that ability. The gut, another vital part of long term health, is also deeply affected by artificial sweeteners. The delicate balance of bacteria in the digestive system plays a crucial role in everything from immune function to mood regulation. Artificial sweeteners disrupt this balance, damaging the very system that helps protect us from illness and disease. A weakened gut means a weakened body, and over time, the effects become harder to ignore. Digestive discomfort, a weakened immune response, and an overall decline in well being. Yet, despite all of this, the good news is that you have the power to change course. real food, whole food, and natural sources of sweetness, like fresh fruits, raw honey, and pure maple syrup, can provide satisfaction without the hidden dangers. Learning to appreciate the natural taste of foods rather than relying on chemically enhanced versions is one of the most powerful things you can do for your health. The first few days without artificial sweeteners may feel like a challenge, but soon your taste buds will adjust and real flavors will come alive in ways you never expected. Aging well is not about restriction, it's about wisdom. It's about choosing what truly nourishes rather than what simply imitates nourishment. Artificial sweeteners may promise a shortcut to health, but the real path to vitality is found in the choices that honor your body, protect your mind, and allow you to thrive. The sweet life isn't in a packet. It's in the simple, natural, and beautiful foods that have sustained people for generations. And it's waiting for you if you choose it.
Take charge of your aging process. Aging is not something that happens overnight. It is a slow and steady process shaped by the choices we make every day, the foods we eat, the habits we maintain, the way we care for ourselves. It is easy to believe that aging is simply a matter of time, that we have no control over how our bodies change. But the truth is, while we cannot stop time, we can determine how we experience it. We can choose whether we age with strength, energy, and clarity, or whether we allow poor choices to take those things from us, little by little. For decades, food has been more than just fuel. It has been comfort, tradition, and connection. Many of the foods we grew up with, the ones we shared with loved ones and celebrated life with, are now the very things we must reconsider. Not because we should deprive ourselves, but because we deserve better. We deserve to wake up with energy, to move without pain, to look in the mirror and see a reflection that feels alive and vibrant. We deserve to live not just long lives, but good lives. Lives filled with the ability to do the things we love for as long as possible. Every meal is an opportunity. Every bite is a decision. Are you feeding your body what it needs to thrive, or are you giving it something that slowly drains your vitality? The processed meats that cause inflammation, the sugary drinks that steal your energy, the refined carbohydrates that weaken your body, the fried foods that burden your heart, and the artificial sweeteners that disrupt your health. These foods may offer a moment of pleasure, but they take far more than they give. They do not love you back. They do not nourish you, protect you, or sustain you. And at this stage of life, when every moment is precious, why give your body anything less than what it truly deserves? But here's the good news. It is never too late. The body is remarkably resilient. Even after years of consuming the wrong foods, making a change today can lead to profound improvements. Within weeks, inflammation can decrease, energy can return, the mind can become clearer, and movement can feel easier. The small choices you make now will shape the years ahead, determining whether they are filled with strength and independence or burdened by preventable illness and fatigue. This is not about perfection. It is not about never enjoying a treat or never indulging in a favorite meal. It is about balance, about making the majority of your choices ones that support your health rather than diminish it. It is about recognizing that the greatest gift you can give yourself is the ability to live fully, to wake up each day feeling strong, clear-headed, and capable of embracing life with enthusiasm. The future is not written yet. The years ahead are still yours to shape, and the choices you make today will determine how those years unfold. So choose wisely, choose lovingly, and choose in a way that honors the incredible life you have lived and the one that still lies ahead. Your body is listening. Your future self is waiting. The decision is yours. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.